Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I am here with Quill.
YouTube? I'm on that program as well.
Ha! No, you are your own fiction. But yeah, if you don't know, good question. How? Why are you here? Second, I'm Takeshy. And that is question. And all of this is available on fiction. The link is down in the description. So you can actually read it for yourself if you can't understand what I'm saying. Because that is nothing new. So I guess we are going back to what I said in the last time. That the TARDIS is capable of crossing dimensions, making it not to anywhere. Like transparent crystal. Because either Quill or Wind is not to carry about the crystal, or to carry as God meet the crystal stage. And that is gonna be a little bit strange if it does. If she does.
Oh, but how? It was claimed that only members of his family could be able to enter into that crystal.
Yes, but we have taught this. That can carry the doors to any other dimension.
Well, and I guess a questionable lineage for Dr. Kelly, too.
Yeah? We will find out that Quill Scott was actually a son of the doctor. Or an ancestor. I mean, it could happen. Probably though.
Yeah. Yep.
Dr. Kelly is the grandmother of Kingston Bell. But yeah, let's actually start. What kind of team do you want? Good question.
I'd still say casual again. It's the TARDIS Intermission arc. It's not likely to have too much action.
Where are you? Where are you trying? There you are. And there we have it. Dr. Kelly like that. As she beholds the holographic screen, displaying the information that you scan for. The resonance frequency of your soul goddess and crystal. I wonder when this is. This is another day or still doing the tour. I mean, obviously Phenomenon is here with the crystal, but I don't know if he has this crystal with him. He said us what exactly, so I will ask her. I'm sorry, but I'm not so accustomed to this kind of information. Other can use her magic to close the red crystal itself, closer to her room. As she goes you to sit on her floating special chair, stuck under a lollipop. More information is stored on the inside of her holographic lenses, while she stares down at the red crystal. Right, this information tells us no less than the magical frequency of the crystal itself. Dr. Kelly explained. Every magical object has one, That is what makes it magical. If it is magical, then it will have energy or anything for all of it. That has a specific frequency. Understanding that is not about to understanding the alien code. And if you can manipulate the alien codes, you can actually enter the crystal library.
Interesting music.
Yeah, it is.
Almost hear a conversation in the background.
I mean, it's fitting the Dr. Khaled room.
Yeah.
So the missing genetic codes that make up our body. And I've been prepared. You heard that? Dr. Khaled remarks in surprise. The little for left eyebrow. As she eyes her with interest. It doesn't seem like the kind of knowledge that would be common in your time. It isn't common, but I've been confirmed. I just happen to be a member of your family, who are scholars among the social elite of Catalan. So we not only have access to one of the greatest repositories of knowledge in our world, but I also happen to like reading in general. In short, because in the family, I guess, the scholar family have the second duty to preserve knowledge of all kind. In order to do that, we must preserve a passive for it too. You know, knowledge is power. And my family has a lot of it. And my family knows that well and take that seriously. I seriously know that he would say that.
Well, right off the bat, we could see maybe a few things in common between him and Kelly then, because she also studied history a lot.
Yeah.
Much more so than that.
She was not forced.
Yeah, she just did it wittingly. When most of the rest of her kind wouldn't, because they just rather play video games.
Yeah? I mean, who wouldn't? I write too, by the way. Most of the bestseller journals and poems. Most of them are actually made into fan fiction. Wonderful. I would like to read some of your work someday. That's okay, I cheered. In doing so, I can get a basic psyche evolution of qualities of your social class. Relative worth and time. No, you can't. Because fantasy. And I will briefly close this tonight, as you note by saying, with pleasure, you abandon eyes and the turtle's gaze to Dr. Reality. In the meantime, how does knowing that your signature of this crystal help us to entertain? I mean, that is the basic of it. This is how the doctor uses the solid screwdriver as well. Search for frequency first, and then uses also a screwdriver to make listeners with it.
He probably changes its frequency using another frequency.
It's kind of like finding a keyhole to a door. Dr. Kelly says, I shall use my alternative red crystal between the rooms. The kind of information allows us to proceed far more efficiently. The next step is communicating to the crystal, using the resonance frequency that we just identified. Ah! So Dr. Kelly might not even need to enter the library itself. Because communication is key. I mean, we only identified that only the Skull family can enter the crystal, but we never said that nobody can communicate with the soul inside of it.
I don't know if the story is going to make it clear, but this chapter is immediately following the last one. They're still in the room.
Okay, so it's the same time. Yeah, I mean, so enjoying you.
Yeah, he's probably still sitting on that cloud while she's sitting on that wedged force chair in the air.
Yeah, this could be actually immediately after the last chapter, or it could be days after.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't really change too much. It just happens. It would be like, yes?
You go far enough in the future, though, and something will change. Because by then, the doctor might recover and start steering the ship around.
I mean, that is where we will have an add to the intermission, probably.
Likely, yeah.
This would be like creating your key, necessary for the key hole, and then inserting it. My kind, the Magi, I expect us like this. Learning to interact and product other magical purposes is so defined for our kind, and we have learned to use it. And another time of reading and speaking a language. Some of our kind call it magic tongue. And now we are actually going to Jujutsu Kaisen. That was actually a guy who had that type of language, the magic tongue.
You did not say Ninja Gaiden, right?
No, I said Jujutsu Kaisen.
Okay. I wasn't aware of that. That's interesting.
They call it cross speech, but it's basically magic tongue. This guy had one.
That is awesome.
Fascinating. And I will comment with the lad. Do you think you can teach me this magic tongue? I mean, we don't know if it's teachable or learnable. I would guess they can try. Oh, that's a long paragraph. Have it?
Yeah, but you are looking at the whole thing there.
Yeah. It depends on how well you can tell I put magical energy. If you can, yes, well. Never see the magical energy is even equivalent to being able to hear this language. The ability to produce very fine and detailed types of magical frequencies is equivalent to learning how to vocalize this language. It's a nature towards magi, but it may also be evolutionary skill. My guess is you definitely can learn this language, but it will be much harder for you, and you will never be as good at it as an average magi. And then two minutes later, with time skip, oh wait, you are actually better than me. That's not a possibility.
Then he'll become an even more fascinating specimen to her.
Yeah. I mean, all he did in his life was learning, so... Well, this is more like magic, so... He was not always good at magic.
No.
You know what the crystal to her lap, and she gives her with a frank look. But even if you do master this language, it will do you no good, other than speaking to others who know this language. She blinks and she realizes something. Oh, another this language would help you train to identify other magical frequencies in detail. In then turn, to teach you more about it. Knowledge like that could even tip you off, or if the magical energy you utilize indicate the presence of danger or not. Like sensing and identifying a magical term. So making a spider sense.
No, I wouldn't
No.
say that. That the spider sense is more instinctual. This is educational. You're able to read magical signatures, and if you can, it will say what it does.
So it's more like a passive passive magical creation, I would say.
Well, kind of. Well, if you detect magical frequencies, but you need to be able to pay attention to them in order to identify it.
Yeah. Normally, magical tap is meant to be hidden. But if you speak the right language, you will realize that the magical signature is only telling you, I am a magical tap. If you pass within 6 feet of my magical glyph, I may drop a fireball down on top of you and leave for years in your mind. Of course it's a fireball. Because it's a wizard spell. And wizards all wizards just only know one spell. All they have to know is fireball. Even if it's a them, it has to be fireball.
So she kind of contradicted herself in mid-paragraph that if you learn this language, you can only speak it to others who know this language, and that's pretty rare beyond my world. But then it occurred to her that actually this will refine your magical training. To detect and identify other magical signatures.
But yeah, it is a very useful skill.
In a meta sort of way, that was a D&D reference.
I mean, it
You
would
caught it.
have been very much useful when they first met Puppet Master.
Yeah, it could probably help. In which case, they might have been able to identify the magical signature of the crystal inside his body, which is the true source of his power.
Yeah.
If you could take that out, you defeat him. That was the philosophy of this lich, basically. It's not really undead, though.
Also, give me a second, I'm gonna get something. It's already done, I just have to put something into it.
Go for it.
Okay, sorry, I'm back.
I actually heard myself cough through your headphones over there.
Yeah, it was close to the mic, sorry about that.
Yeah. Hmm.
You... Why are you so jealous? Most of them are here, actually. They all want the past. Okay.
You see that's something the dogs start doing to each other, is petting each other.
No.
The closest equivalent I've actually seen to that is licking each other.
I mean, I have seen that, but not this too.
I can believe it.
That could be very useful to know in the films. I assume something and speaking this magical language is significantly more possible for a unicorn like myself. Especially one who is a trained wizard. In that case, I can find my skills to be even more useful to my friends, Then I am all for it. It will be another way for me to contribute to the health and safety of the party. Add to that, gathering information would always be useful, even if it's not a dangerous job, like the gift you previously mentioned, whose spirit spring killing energy is now fireball. That's still useful to know. Especially if there are other limitations we should be aware of, like this step can only think on this spot once a day. Knowing that, we might have to mark the location it is. The mark location it is that. And save it until it would be most useful to us, and then never use it. Or send this information to any players who might encounter and are friendly to us. Would they believe it? Is another question.
Yep.
Yeah, of course I'm not standing in that magical lift. There's no way. Also, if there was a trap like that hears you, I would be assuming that the boss fight is coming. You know how in games, when there's way too much healing items in the boss fight, there's gonna be a boss.
Maybe then it's near another magical trap that will cause you to save your progress.
Huh. Knowledge is power. Like I said, and my family always considered a second. Accordingly, I would be very much alone if you would teach me. Spoken like a true without this color, you are indeed a very interesting companion. Beloved. To carry command. As such, you can reach me. Time permitting, I will teach you what I know. You are bound to your logical advance, for I am among those friends that you spoke of. Learning how to protect me better can only serve to my benefit in the long run. But Dr. Kai knows the language, so it's a little bit different.
So she has the capacity to teach it.
She never everything to us all had a bit refined, and grabs a bottle of champagne, opens it and pours it to both of them.
There you go. Just reach off screen and pull it in, along with maybe some popcorn.
Who the hell drinks champagne with popcorn? I have never seen that happen. Indeed, as the kind looks at that, looks at that, looks at, then leaves the crystal again. In the meantime, I put my focus on this new project. Give me a moment, while I project the kind of quick passive with crystal ability. In doing so, it is my way of saying hello. And then crystal stage comes out of the crystal. What is it, Sugar? Stop it already!
I got your number.
Once I establish more possibilities, I can go to the matter of officially attuned. This medical crystal. Once again, only the Shaw family are supposed to do that. But we were talking about police. This is a magi. It can be different tools that can apply to them.
Well, the Magi are just racially very well trained and naturally gifted with attuning to crystals.
Yeah, what reminded me of my decision where I was the crystal mage and they were like, yeah, this medical stuff, nobody knows how to get over it because it always gets something stupid. And all I did was, oh, there's a crystal right here.
Did each individual gem cast its own spell?
That can, it depends. You can actually make multiple in that.
So there might be multiple spells in a single gem?
Yes.
Okay.
It depends on how expensive and pure the crystal was. Or the gem.
It wasn't like materia, right? Where there might be multiple cure spells in one materia, but they all do the same thing, just to a stronger and stronger degree.
No. There could be multiple in them.
In that case, it sounds like each gem is like its own spellbook with a limited number of pages.
Yes.
The better quality the gem, the more pages there are.
But usually it was a one spell. That was the usual.
Okay. Right.
Like the GM allowed one extra gem, which was expensive.
Did you ever encounter a gem that actually did something else as well? Like it was simulates a magical Ioun stone?
What?
Did you ever encounter other magical gems as well that maybe not only stored a spell, but actively did a function like an Ioun stone?
I mean, I just told you that there was a trap that was only activated by a magical crystal, and nobody knows how to disassemble it. Literally, all I had to do was, there's this crystal in the wall, take it out, and then its power was off. It was nothing else but just the power source.
Reminds me of a trap scroll. Magic scroll.
I mean, later on I used that crystal, but...
Okay.
But we can then use the crystal, and for good time, exploding the kind of energy, and the crystal is anything. However, after a few seconds, a potential problem occurs further. I mean, you know, he realizes his eyes, and then opens his mouth to warn his companion of something, but it's too late. The crystal flashes and it absorbs her mind. There you go. Only the Quill family can enter.
It's a trap.
So yeah, I was right. He, the same rules don't apply to a Magi. Or she is actually blood related. Because there's a lot of timey-wimey stuff here. Let's see, do we have some kind of pistol?
Or magical themed music.
There you go. No.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. Another possible song that might be good would be some kind of music you might play in an icicle cave. Because usually they have that kind of enchanting sound, like little jingling.
Okay, then.
But it'd have to be calm music, because I can imagine an icicle cave themed music that's also action intensive. There you go.
Listen, the ice cave.
That might work.
Oh my! This is unexpected. Let's carry him out. I see you beyond her new environment. She spins around and she takes her into her surroundings. In doing so, she notices that she seems to be in an entire city. That is apparently made of crystal. But she needs different types of crystal as well. There's a count for each color, and each color she's observing. And not only that at all. The city also appears to be nighttime, yet there's a curious light that permeates the area at the same time. Not only is there a swirl of rainbow colors above her, the overall murals, kind of, on every crystalline structure all around her, which is pretty much everything, including the ground she's on, seems to absorb some of the light projected above, and reflecting back, albeit more dimly. He is not in the library, he is outside of the library somehow. But the guy's mind goes numb for a brief moment, because she is uncertain how to pronounce all this. Fortunately for her, a guy soon appears. Mr. Kelly, are you okay? And the main guy is out in the arm. And she suddenly appears out of thin air. Tina, why don't you take her? Where exactly are we now? The guy asks in some surprise. We are inside the crystal, and I've been explained. As he gently falls down to the ground. And if he has the weight of a feather. But at least our minds are. Our bodies are still in your room in the TARDIS. In terms of our mind? Really? The guy asks for the wind in fascinated surprise. And I guess where she comes from usually don't do this. Usually.
Yeah. I think to her perspective, if they do this, they was designed to do so.
Yeah. I mean, that is how we are works. I'm so sorry I didn't warn you before you attempted to return to this crystal. And I apologize. By the time I recalled can do this, it was already too late. To be fair though, I wasn't sure that it could do that to you as well. First time I came here, the more I had spent who was here, that only members of this family can enter this place. He said to the library. They didn't say the crystal probably. That happened to me the first time I touched this crystal. At the time, I was in a frozen lake and drowning. Oh, it makes you surprised. My, that wasn't ideal. You don't say. Fortunately for me, time is relative here. I mean, it's kind of the case in the TARDIS as well. But explain. I see examine surroundings as well. Relative and customizable.
Well, all of this occurred in a place where time was already relative. So that's interesting. That's just another layer of relativity. This is kind of starting to look like Inception, like a dream within a dream within a dream.
Yeah. Also, if we can think about that, even normal time is relative as well.
Yeah.
Like around as slowly or as fast as we wanted to in here, relative to the time flow outside of this crystal. I mean, this is a more advanced version of the projection room. Not only you can make it however you want, but you can also make the time flow different.
Yep. Although since Dr. Kelly's holodeck occurs within the TARDIS, it might have that feature too.
Maybe. I mean, we thought that it could actually be a time chamber.
But we'll probably assume that's not a standard feature to a lot of holodeck projections on her native world.
Yeah, so she doesn't know about it yet.
They never succeeded to open the TARDIS after all. They got him, but they couldn't get to it, inside of it.
I mean, that could be.
At
if
least
you think
that's
about
what,
that. The TARDIS
that's what
could be
credits.
the perfect prison for somebody.
Funny you should say that. That's exactly what a police call box was designed for.
Yeah. Literally, just lock them inside a time cell.
Yep. And then call the police with the telephone that's outside of it.
I mean, they can make it so that the main door can lead into any of the inside of the TARDIS, right?
What?
So if you open the main door of the TARDIS, now it leads to the lobby, the main control room, because that's how the doctor designed it. But it could actually lead to a different room if they wanted to.
Probably could, because space is relative in there.
Yeah, so later could be to an enemy like, yeah, okay, I'm opening the door for you, go in. And just lock them inside a time cell where they can't even leave.
I'm putting you on a time out.
Literal time out. I see. The guy sounds with a fascinating blink. I see a little bit of visual scan of their surroundings. Something else you should know is that while we are here, we are just a mental construct. And I explain. That means we don't enter our corporeal bodies. No, we are limited to our physical state now. For example, for the next several seconds, the wind keeps teleporting about her. Sometimes he appears in midair and hovers there for a second. He ends this demonstration by teleporting in front of her, except he was in her form for 2 seconds, before she clicks back into his own. So I think impossible. I mean, this is nothing new. They can actually do this in the projection room as well.
It's kind of like being in a lucid dream. You know what that is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what I imagined immediately, he could have done this before he wanted to.
Maybe, but what are you really doing in there? Copying your mind?
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, haven't you talked to your old self in your own mind?
Well,
Like there's
I guess
two of
so.
you?
Kind of, yeah.
Anything is possible in your mind. I mean, you are not in your mind, but you are, what is it called? Mental construct here, so.
Something like that's probably constantly what's in Discord's mind, except he actually manifests magical clothes.
Yeah, but again, what I told you before, I think all of these things are not actual manifestations. They are just illusions. Nothing he did was ever actual physical thing.
Something that occurred to me is that it also could have been him from a different reality, visiting each other.
Maybe. Maybe he is just a mental construct as well.
By that same token, you can make that argument about anything else. If he conjures a scoop of ice cream, it might be that he summoned it from another reality.
Yeah. See? I mean this. This only a mind are in here. And not our mothers. And we can do whatever we can imagine. But we are in here. But only within this place. Yeah, this is actually reminding you of the same, like the production room. Yes, it's about. Even the rest of this environment is made of the same stuff. All of this is real and can be changed in a whim. But it is based on the memory of a place that was actually existed in our world. The Crystal Empire. Okay, but you can tell me the lot of acceptance. I can hope for those facts. After all, that's not too dissimilar to the holograms we can product on my homework. Yeah. You focus on the pyramid. But there are several things you said that have claimed my curiosity. Was that you said that the appearance of the space is based on memory of a place and what actually existed? Correct, and I confirmed. Now, what is the name of this place? It is from your homeworld? And what is it is no longer? I mean, it's not kind of not exist, but it was vanished. So this is before the Crystal Empire came back.
Yep.
Let me try. As he looks about and just about them. As he has introduced. Behold the memory of the Crystal Empire of the frozen north. Look back here, which is on my home planet. Or at least this is how it used to look. About 9 centuries before I was born.
Now, you kind of have a title drop right in that sentence. Memory of the Crystal Empire.
Currently, or at least in my time, the city is no longer there, nor would any fully find a trace of it anymore. According to the one spirit who dwells in this place, the new Crystal Empire was trapped in limbo. Because of a spiteful god, and not a lot of his dark counterpart, who once ruled this beautiful city with a cruel iron hoof. That wasn't how it happened in the actual canon, right?
In actual canon, the details weren't specified. Instead, they made it sound like a coincidence that the city returned, but oh my god, the Sombra appeared too. What a coincidence.
I might be actually making fun with Canon. Because I thought that Luna was the one who put the city into limbo. As you wrote here.
If that's true, that wasn't public knowledge. And Crystal Sage inside this crystal wouldn't necessarily know that. He's been here the whole time.
Yeah, I think that was Canon, not Canon. And I just accepted it as the proof.
Furthermore, if that claim was made in front of Sombra that you the one who cursed the city to go to limbo, and it's not actually true, I can actually see the incentive for Sombra to lie and go like, oh yeah, it was me. Behold how powerful I am.
No, I think that was the basically what you said as well as a last resort because they could not defeat Sombra. You can use this too, actually quest. Oh, wait a minute, slow down here. You should probably trust me through this from the beginning. Also, that I request you to make me the right speed. But the rest in this beautiful and obviously follow place. So we noted agreement, and then proceeds to explain her. How a large many huge crystal, which was distorted in the opinion of his empire, that the body came somewhere, which later divided into two, divided him into two. That is the part that was never that didn't happen. That's only here. And this for all we know.
This paragraph's a brief recap of something that was in Skydancer.
Yeah. They would have lost the battle between them, and then again the last obsession in this crystal. By the evil clone, the possession of his original body terrorized and laid claim to the city, and thus ousting the original malevolent queen. Who was the original queen here?
It wasn't said, but I think I remember something about that being implied in the show too. Or maybe the comic.
He also explained how his family, the Troll family, among the descendants of Sombra's bloodline. After the explanation, he traveled the more to the Guardian, and lowered that speed within this crystal. So give me a second.
We changed the music, but something had a similar theme.
Yeah, we can, but give me a second. No, it was actually.
This is also the last
No,
scene break in the chapter.
I checked. The actual canon in the story, in the MLP, is that Luna sealed King Summer away in ice, and King Summer made the Empire vanish. It was basically what you wrote here as well, so. Your story is in fact canon. So let's see, what kind of building do we want?
Similar thing, magical or ice-based.
Not this one. You know?
Another possible song for this particular scene, maybe something that sounds a little holy or beautiful.
Maybe I can find some in the Symphonia Slowlight. That's way too holy.
That doesn't sound bad.
We can use this. Yeah, it's fine. Next location they appear in the crystalline cave. Most of them are immediately taken aback by how beautiful this cave is. So as a result of that, in fact, at this point within this case, why are most of them taken aback? Didn't Quill already know about this place?
It might be that no, that he wasn't near in this specific location before. And even if he was here before, he might not have known that he'd be going there in advance. They were going towards Sombra, but they don't know where he is. Oh, excuse me, Crystal Sage.
I mean, good thing that they are mental concerned because from that position you should actually know where you are going.
That would be dangerous to do, lack knowledge of the surroundings. But I do believe that I've seen that happen in the show. Twilight was teleporting around, and Starlight was attempting to follow her. I believe that Starlight did not know where Twilight would appear. She was simply aiming at a target. Twilight, instead.
I believe that she was actually following the magical residue left behind.
Something like that, yeah.
One of them, they see a low stadium floating above the ground, which moves outstretched to his side. Yes, is that you? A stallion who has gray hair and some. I immediately imagined him.
Okay.
The stallion who has gray hair, black mane and tail, and then a kitty mark of a tiny past crystal. As he blows up, his own glows crimson, slowly also uploading his drawing along scarlet scarf. He is definitely from Gryffindor. Floating in the air, along with him, is 9 other crystals that surround him in a circle. The colors of the crystals are red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, purple, golden, and finally red and white. Nine. Which one is the one that's not here?
Is that Chaos Emeralds?
Yeah.
Sonic? Okay.
Jay, which color is the new one? Extra. Red, orange, yellow. Those are one here. Green, blue, indigo, purple. Indigo and purple are the same. Okay, everything else is the same. So you basically added a yellow and an indigo in between. Which are just shoes. They are the same color. Each of these crystals are meeting a harmonic note of a song that sounds of a range. They are singing together, and the moment following a note can appear. I mean, I could imagine this song playing in the background. But the song fluctuated and continued. Sometimes several crystals almost go silent, but still others pick up in volume. But none of them ever home solo. The spell or carry notices often reappear. Come on, let him just play the crystal organ. One may not know what's going on, but they do some kind of magic ritual and being performed before them. As such, they burn the whole silence until whatever this is done. It is about for it to conclude, during which time they are both adjusting to her ultimate beautiful and very honorable liberty. As fine concludes, each of the light crystals gently flows down and spread out. And they spread out in all directions. Now we have to find all of them to summon Sharon.
Yep.
They seem to merge within the walls around them. The gate stallion too also gently flows down in the center of all of this. Why gently flows down? I thought he would be going down a little bit faster. He would go so fast that he would be jumped. Thank you both for not interrupting. The gay salon said, as she has its comments in the thread. Now then, he throws his hand about to look back at them. In doing so, they can both see his skin tonight and black fibers on his hand. What can I do for you both? He knows his eyes. And we have a new visitor, I see. This is most auspicious. Let me see.
I think I know what you're doing here.
Other side?
Remember, you can flip it if you wanted to.
That's what I want. If he wants to flip. But he doesn't want to. For some reason. He should actually flip it, but it's not gonna not trying to transform. There you go. Perfect. We have $15 side. Now we can move up a little bit.
He's sticking one of his hooves in front of him, so it pushes his face back a little bit if you're trying to keep it between the border of the page and not crossing over the text. Which is basically what the doctor's doing. It's almost the same pose.
Yeah, the problem is he's a little bit too big. You can't see him. It's fine, we can keep him there and be sure that we can see the last line.
Then Derpy's confused, like, huh? What's he doing here? Now it is crossing over the text a bit.
Yeah, we just have to be careful that the last lines are not visible.
Okay.
Also, I forgot to drop his blush.
Maybe lift her a little further up. Or like she's like kissing the top of his head or something. Hey, Derpy, you left your blush behind.
Just do it up. Are you outside of the range? Yeah. I moved this one a little bit out. Now everyone is in frame. There you go.
Okay.
Only the last lines are the one, last two lines are the one that's not too visible. But that's actually fine.
And even then, only on one specific corner of it.
Yeah.
You can read 90% of that line.
Even more.
No, more than 90 actually. I'd say 98% of it.
What can I do for you, boss? Tonight. And we have a new visitor, I see. This is more auspicious. Indeed, and I've been confirmed. Allow me to introduce a new companion. You are saying companion, not companion, Padawan? Who recently joined us in the TARDIS? Dr. Kelly Sandler. And Dr. Kelly, I formally introduce you to the Lord Lieutenant of this crystal, and the true original soul of Somra, who now calls himself Crystal Sage. Hey, I told you my name is Crystal Sage. Don't tell them that I was Somra. Right? The guy started for me a second, but Crystal Sage suddenly appeared in front of her, and now fully facing her direction. From there, Crystal Sage gently swoops up her eye too. I guess it is before saying, Milady, I mean you welcome. And somehow, a fedora appears on his head. Oh, touching the pony, the sky remarks. And the door wakes up, gets here, somehow gets inside the crystal, and gets jealous.
He lifts up a sonic screwdriver and says, "You do know the crystal's vulnerable to sonic vibrations, right?"
I mean, yeah, but that is actually the only weapon against the Puppet Master, and they know it. I beg your pardon if you find my any of this unnecessary. You can say apologize in very fine politeness. I wasn't expecting it to come poorly. At least of all from what I made them. You know that's her. And then you have the law of distinction of being the very first man to engage my company and this crystal. But nonetheless.
And she's standing next to the very first stallion that visited this place besides Crystal Sage himself. I mean, emphasis on visitor.
I mean, is Quill the first one to visit the crystal?
Yes, Crystal Sage was surprised to see anyone else there before.
Oh, okay. I mean, you could be surprised if someone else gone there before.
He didn't even know how Featherwind got there, but after Feather explained, Crystal Sage started to realize how and why Feather might have ended up in there.
Ah, so I actually had a song. And you seem to be a pony from a very important background. Romantic, perhaps? This guy guessing. Yes, well, he's a close his eyes as he nods and bows to her. Interesting coincidence. Most of you here from the same family bloodline, and most of you happen to be nominated as well in your native culture. Why is that coincidence? If you are in the same bloodline, nobility probably usually runs in the family. I mean, that's how it was in the history.
Well, there was a 900-year gap between them. Some families have fallen and others can rise during that much time.
I mean, from a great perspective into the different nobility.
Yep.
I'm sure we have other branches of our family across the centuries who are from all sorts of life and have been survived. Speaking of village, that should be the other reason you are able to join us here. Just to say note. The guy squints in one eye, as she said. No, it didn't take on. I can't be sure yet. It is possible that, but I will need to do a detailed analysis. In comparison of Halloween and my DNA. And she will find out that they are very much related. Oh, so I am your mother? There may be many centuries and entire worlds dividing us, though. I'm not sure if I will reach a definitive conclusion. In the meantime, I can tell you that my method of entrance may have less to do with my genetic structure and more to do with science. Oh, it's a thing as with a facilitated uplift of his left eyebrow, while still regarding Dr. Kelly. I hear from a different one, but suddenly can be traced back to Express here. Dr. Kelly informed. Oh, then it actually could be the other way around. Quill could be the grandfather of the Kelly.
Yeah, he's the older one here, sort of. Her family would be a descendant of something that hailed from Equestria. At least that's the way it seems to be. That said, though, she is actually significantly older than Feather.
It would be funny if she started calling Quill or Feather Grandpa.
Great grandpa times 33.
I mean, that's probably it. In my words, we have developed advanced technology, which is based on magic. They start and they run actually attack on the Time Lord. Also, if we think about that, then they are actually using crystal magic. Now that I think about it, it could be actually made by Quill to begin with. It might be an advanced form of the crystal attunement.
Well, here's a couple more theories to consider. The Time Lords kidnap ponies from specifically the Crystal Empire, so they might have brought certain knowledge along with them. Or the Time Lords themselves are the ones that use crystal technology in the pony universe.
We don't know, they are done.
Yeah.
And he was actually an attack of the Time Lords. I would be concerned with one, were it not for the Doctor's future endeavors to save us from this threat. He saw Stage across in amusement before he said, to meet him with here, and his subsequent encounter with legendary alien, he didn't know those was as a doctor. I have not forgotten the words time reminded me before. However, ever since this encounter, those pair of words have been spoken with noticeable degree of frequency, and I personally find amusing, and I also find them disturbing. There is also the word hands that is also coming up, and people most have been electrically, most often in the chicken fit for about 4 seconds. After that, it calmed down. Are you sure it's 4 seconds? It's all relative. It calmed down, followed by Fellow stating, "This seems to come with the territory and the nature of this type of adventure. As we continue our trek among the stars in time and space machine, I'm guessing terms like that may increase in frequency." He shrugs helplessly. That's just the way it goes. That's just the way the cookie happens. Well, in that case, how may I be of service to you two? He says it offers again. Well, I will here. In here. What is an accident? No. I'm in this space. She literally said that I'm actually creating a key to open this crystal.
Right, but the way it responded by absorbing her mind is something she did not expect.
Yeah, but if you have a door and you are holding a key to it, then you're putting it in the keyhole. Oh, it's just an accident that I opened the door and came inside.
Yeah. She was expecting something more like a telephone call.
Yeah, me too, actually. Remember what I said? That they don't have to enter. And the sister said that, yeah, that's what would have happened. If she wasn't actually DNA, of the DNA. She was busting around and trying to introduce herself to this crystal, using the methods and tools more known to her kind. By doing that, I got too late. How this crystal has been known to absorb minds before. This took place before I could warn her all about it. When it happened, I told the crystal myself to follow her down here. I speak things, and if necessary, show her how to leave this place. But because time is relative here, and you touch the crystal right off her, you could have met like 90 or older Dr. Sage. Or Dr. Sage, yeah, Dr. Kali. I have been here for 90 years, and I don't know how to leave. Think about it. What would happen to you if you were been stuck there for 90 years, but it's only your mental things? Would you be able to go back to your old self without any aging?
There was an episode of Star Trek that was like that. One of the crew members named O'Brien was thrown into some kind of jail and remained there for many decades. But when he was thrown out of the jail later on because his sentence was completed, he was suddenly younger again and learned that he was hooked up to some machine that interacted and implanted memories in his mind. Regardless of that, it took him a while to adjust back to his duties again because, according to him, he's been in another place for decades. And had some trauma accordingly.
Yeah.
It was a way to like imprison someone for like just a few seconds in real time without actually having to
actual crew member.
without the actual time passing for the prisoner and them utilizing too many resources like keeping someone in a jail cell for 40 years.
Yeah. It works if the actual prisoner actually was a cartoon.
The prison was basically similar to the Matrix, except for one more detail. It had accelerated time, greatly accelerated time within the prison.
I mean, for them, it slows all the time.
Yeah.
I do please, because I could bother her about it. Yeah, I read this one. But right here, I'm being fascinated by at least another thing. The guy chimes in. For starters, in a way, this is my very first glimpse into my character's original homeworld. Yeah, this is not how it looks like. Oh, my statue is out of date relative to Fellow's native time. Nonetheless, I found out to discover more. The fact that everything in the city is made of crystal piqued my curiosity too. After all, I can't imagine I can understand crystal magic as well. No, I'm not going to use it. But something about his face feels more. Oh, what's the one? Authentic? And I'm in the first. This is kind of amazing, as she said. What like archaic? Archaic? I have heard of one, but I don't actually know what.
Basically means primitive.
Old-fashioned,
By the way,
yeah.
You did say the word correctly.
Yeah, I mean, I know the word, I just didn't know what it actually means. Am I gonna tour any other country? Maybe not. Probably not gonna tour. I mean, unless it's a holiday or something, but.
Well, the highlighted word is exactly where you left off.
Yeah. But the facility is waiting for me. He applies the hoof to her chest, as he goes on to say, I want the new music. I mean, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Unlike most of my peers, I actually enjoy studying history and other foreign content. Not a word in our own history especially fascinated me. Understanding that may help us to understand and connect to the deeper meaning within ourselves. All of this is very different from what I am used to, created around in wonder. And I want them to learn more about it. Then you have come to the right place, milady. Or at least shows, and we have access to. Dissertation declares politely.
We're about to learn something else about Dr. Kelly soon, and you had mentioned something like this before.
We will see. It is said, and Mrs. Stanley, as he goes on to say, what do you said that being my question to do in the product of our modern Christian science? Well, he turns to his left, displaying his cutie mark, and then he uses tail to gesture to it, as he said. As you can see, I surmised by my chosen name, I have some expertise with Christian science. A beautiful display with the Hawaiian and glowing singing crystals. Wait, give me a second. Give me a second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
Welcome back.
And then the audio will collapse, so I had to get him up. The beautiful display with Hawaiian and glowing singing crystals qualified as optional opinion as well. The regarding son, with deep fascination, as she gazed his past crystal say to where he used to be. He now focuses attention back on him, as she asked, what is the purpose of the ceremony, if I may be so bold to ask? Pardon me for saying this, but it seems very less scientific, as I'm accustomed to. The old didn't. This is his chance in that, to look back at where he was, and to say, that is pretty hard to explain. He looked back at her as he fully turned to face her again. What surprised it to say that my knowledge of the depth of the crystal science requires a certain degree of refinement and attunement to remain this alert. As you can see, he made a room behind him. All the crystals have their own resonance frequency, and that means they each have their own soul. What would we say if there was actually a soul inside them, just like in the red crystal?
You kind of implied that right there. It's like the little emotion things from Inside Out.
Huh? Different color in the rainbow on the ultra soul. Joining them and they sing together. I'm thinking that depth of that understanding. To master the crystal is to know it in hand. You have to see yourself as one with it. I mean, you kind of are a crystal. He knows back to where he was. The ceremony is so one away from me to expand upon that knowledge, understanding, and communion. But there was other red crystal as well. It's so fascinating because it is so different from my own culture. The guy said with a smile.
Yeah, to her, this would look almost religious instead of scientific.
Yeah? How does your culture turn themselves to crystals, if I may so bold, as to ask? Crystal Sage reflects culturally. And this is different because Crystal Sage sees them as friends and not like tools, how they see them.
Perfectly well put.
Crystals are great repositories and data for data and energy storage. So the guy begins to explain. We simply program them with a very digital and organized system, which we use to commune with them. It is very high and technical, as compared to your button, power one lane. He looks past him. Judging from what I have seen, your button seems far less reliable, I guess. Because my buttons rely on a tried and true system. He looks back at him. It's very formulaic. Once we got the formula down to a system that works, then it always works as long as we follow every step that leads to success. So yeah, back to D&D. My crystal mage was more like a crystal sage.
Okay.
We had to attune ourselves to the crystal. So it wasn't like, yeah, I made the crystal, anyone can use it. There were things like that as well, but that was not crystal magic.
Instead of thinking a crystal like a flash drive.
Yeah, that was that too. But crystal mages were needed to make them.
Did your crystal mage ever use crystals to store or retrieve knowledge? Like reading a book?
No.
Okay.
Mainly because he died before he could.
Perhaps.
It's a mage, you know. 1d4 damage and you die. On the other hand, your method seems far more engaging, and well, for lack of a better word, beautiful. I've never seen anything so enchanting, and I have lived for almost 300 years. Really? And I've been guessed. Can all of your kind get that old and older? Actually, a physical aspect isn't much different from yours, so can I explain it further? especially have a method to artificial universe using a acceleration pod. Now we go. Imagination comes in again.
Oh man, I forgot what they called those.
Yeah, I called it acceleration pod. Literally.
You know, that's similar to something else, and I even think that the idea was borrowed from it because something just like that was in Star Wars. I think the first look at it was in The Empire Strikes Back. When they recovered Luke Skywalker, he was floating in some kind of pod that had liquid inside of it. It's called a Bactyl tank. Um, Having read on the material later on, there is certain bacteria mined from a certain water world that has strong healing properties. It looks like that pod in the Dragon Ball Z is very similar to that.
Yeah, it's in a lot of sci-fi.
Hmm.
I mean, we could actually do this as well.
Now, the pods she's talking about might be very different. Maybe liquid is not involved at all. This spins back the clock of your time of your body.
We could actually do this as well. The same thing.
He was possibly grown in there in the first place.
Yeah.
A clone, mutated clone of Mew.
Oh, I see there's gonna be a description. It's like a man that case that covers us. The while we lie there for the next 9 hours on average, the moon may source in energy. I know that's what's gonna be a liquid. Which you learn that the generators or solar structure, but also leaves our minds intact. Yeah, that as well. What it's called? I forgot the name.
That makes it hard to find stuff on the internet. Sometimes you can find things based on a description of it rather than the direct name.
Yeah, because I always forgot, even in the story I forgot the name of what it's called. Arrangement, that's the name of it. I always call it attunement, but it's arrangement, that's why I was like. So it's more like this. It's a man and it has a link that covers you.
You know what? That probably is closer. I could see from that picture there was a little lid that was raised up in that.
Yeah.
Probably could lower over the subject, and then therefore encase him.
And by told there is a magical thing that sets you up and uses you.
Okay.
In this case, it was a different thing, but he said, as she points at her hand 3 times. In fact, that is actually what governs our maximum lifespan. Not our physical growth, because we can keep on fixing that, but also our physical brains, our capacity to acquire more information. Eventually, when we start to hit our limit, which is around 400 years on average, now we start a number of serious and mental problems. And collectively, we call centenary of psychosis. When it happens, we no longer qualify for other generation cycle. And that is when the rotation shall happen. And oh, we are out of memory. Less and more. Oh man, if it wasn't that easy, right?
Well, yeah, if you can expand your mental capacity to store knowledge, they might qualify for more regeneration cycles.
I mean, I don't know if you have watched Ghost in the Shell.
I seen a movie of it a long time ago.
So you know that is actually possible. In there.
Basically, that movie tries to blur the lines of defining what is life.
Yeah.
Is it your mind or is it your body? Can an artificial life form be a life? Especially if it had the knowledge of something that used to be organic.
Yeah, another one that blurs the line is that's when it became human. That I still have to play at some point.
I haven't watched it, but I have a feeling that the Battlestar Galactica had a similar premise of making it questionable what is life between biological and artificial.
Yeah, it had been a question for centuries. What is the blur between them? We are not there, luckily. We can certainly say that, yeah, I am human, and that is AI. But later on, who knows?
Well, I think the lines are already starting to blur. AI can think. That means they can gain awareness of environment. Add one more component to them, emotion, and they would be very difficult to tell apart from, like, the rest of us.
I mean, I don't know if you know about her. It's her.
No, but she's cute.
Well, she is an AI VTuber.
Okay.
And she has gained a lot of intelligence by this time.
Oh, wait, are you talking about an actual YouTuber in our world?
Yes.
Not just a show?
No,
Okay.
it is actually the AI VTuber.
Oh, wow. I wouldn't mind if you share that link and at least check out some of her content.
Yep, we can do that after the end. And we actually close by to the end. So.
Okay.
We are carried forward, and nothing. And she goes on to say, I mean, I use that a lot. I just gaze forward and nothing. The two limits are off, and I spend more to do with the of knowledge we have acquired, rather than a regeneration cycle. Those who are able to in the world as much knowledge as possible, like me, tend to live shorter lives. Because we are filling up our brains capacity faster. I probably don't have much time left, accordingly. But that said, our brains to the capacity rise from poly. Yes, that is true. Also, this actually makes you want to not learn things. If you think about that. Once you have me attending to mountain, me, this is actually good. Because I live longer.
Well, you may live longer, but you also might question the quality of that life.
Yeah. I mean, they have a perfect quality of life. Because you don't have to worry about getting money. And paying bills and anything. They get everything for free. So, it is a lot different. So we can lose my father, as she resumes. On the other hand, those who lived very simple lives and generally avoided learning as much as possibly could, on average, live much longer lives, and as they maintain a certain health balance. For there is such a thing as too little knowledge as well. The brain needs to work out for function properly. If you get off the back of her neck for a moment, before dropping that tool back to the ground and go on to say, one of the longest recorded ponies in our history, he fought for 732 years. During that time, he mostly spent his just meditating. He kept things simple, avoided overstimulation, and at his 200 years, he made a claim that what he learned in worldly knowledge, he more than made up in spiritual knowledge. Following the statement, Dr. Kelly gives a little shrug, as she said, "And you tell me 4 to each? No. As for you," he continued, as she looked back at Krista's age, "I can tell there is an air about you. It marks you as a far more mature than any of the poets. Alexander Terrellman, chief for the doctor. Compared to you, me, and the doctor, none of them are honorable to me. They feel like fools to me, and they compared to our maturity level. Seeing them partially awakened by maternal instinct, but I say that with a certain degree of caution, and common sense that I am little over this century. It's funny how she is the oldest here, but also she is the youngest. At the same time.
What do you mean by the youngest? Meaning like the newest to be on the ship?
No, she is from the future. Meaning everybody else is actually older than her. By thousands of years.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. So far on this ship, she's the furthest ahead in the timeline.
And if what the Christian is saying is true, even Phenomenon might be his grandfather. And there is a huge possibility for that. You, however, I can look up more at a 2-week one. For you, no naps out the wait. As much time can put on in your mind. The way of time is not always the kind thing. It's merely. Much of the time I have spent longing for the true rest of my yet and bloodline. True, I see much as you to learn about this young one's can't understand yet. Maybe not even ever. The guy proposes. Regardless of how you feel about the time you spend, I still think there is a lot to honor, not honor, and anything that you have come this far. Be proud of that. I think the Kitachi needed to hear this one.
Look how he reacts to the next paragraph.
Kitachi smiled at her silently, or something that most to her, as she said. But Lily, thy wisdom and compassion, know serve you well. Consider this also a pattern, to be engaged by thy presence. Going back into the very old Shakespeare's language, just to show how old he is. And then something opens up the door. They are all just there, standing in the crystal, not moving.
Gradually, we might have ponies just crowd the borders of your page here.
I mean, no, because time is relative in here. That might be only seconds passing, or years. We don't know.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm not surprised that the guy was able to go back with Kisase at all. Even if it wasn't because of blood, it was because of her kiss attunement.
You proved it. You actually predicted this might happen. Heck, you even did that before you even started this chapter.
I mean, I didn't know how it would happen, but
yeah,
it still happened. And the next part, I have no idea what will happen. I have no idea. Give me anything.
Okay.
It's an open mind, an open space. But yeah, that is it for today. And I guess wait. Oh yeah, that's gonna be break for this week because I'm gonna work in the morning. So next one is gonna be on the 2nd of December. Which for you is gonna be
first?
For you it's the first.
First, but very close to the end of that day.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, that at least makes it easier to remember the date.
Yeah, and also I'm gonna just end here. And
That's gonna be past Thanksgiving too.
oh yeah.
And Black Friday.
I don't even know when Thanksgiving is because we don't have that.
The last Thursday of the month.
Ah, so in 2 days.
Yep.
Then, because we are not gonna meet, then happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you. Maybe on that day you can think of something that you're grateful for. It's not a bad habit.
Yeah, but now I'm gonna leave. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Bye bye.